Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. Happy Monday. Oh my God, it's Tuesday. What the am I thinking? Happy Tuesday. I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, welcome back. Happy day after Christmas if you celebrate. If not, happy end of the holidays going into 2024, which is going to be the best year yet. Absolutely cannot wait. Let's get into it. Now, this is the second channel where you guys know we have all of the extra coverage, all of this goes down here, and that's exactly what we're about to talk about, a mashup of sorts. So before you jump in, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, so we are back to talk about Andy Cohen first, and then we're going to get into the Bethany Frankle and then just go on and so forth. Now, Andy Cohen is speaking about which one of the housewives, which I thought was interesting, that he was sad to leave the show. He sat down on an episode of his radio show, which included Danny Pellegrino, and during the episode, Danny asked, which housewife would he still like to be a part of the franchise? Now, of course, there have been many Real Housewives stars who have left the franchise for various reasons, so this question required a bit of thought. However, he revealed that he was really sad to see Tinsley Mortimer leave the show. Tinsley joined Roni in 2017 during the show's 9th season, and during her time on the show, Tinsley was closest to Sonia. In fact, the two were even roommates for a time, which presented an interesting dynamic for the show. However, she left the show in the middle of season 12 to move to Chicago and be with Scott Cluth, who Carol Radziwill set her up with in 2017. Now, as some fans may know, he proposed to the former Roni star shortly after the move to Chicago, and unfortunately, they ended their engagement. But she now lives in Georgia with her husband, Robert Bovard, and her stepkids. According to Heavy, during the same episode of Andy Cohen Live, Claudia Jordan's name came up in conversation after Danny Pellegrino mentioned her as someone perhaps Andy regrets having left the show. Of course, Claudia joined the Real Housewives of Atlanta again for season 7. Andy revealed that he felt Claudia never got a fair shot at success on the show. Apparently, she moved to Atlanta to be on the show and was originally cast as a friend of. However, she was promoted to a full-time housewife during production because of the last-minute nature of her being added. Now, Claudia didn't get a chance to show her real life or have an interesting storyline, so however, no one could ever forget her showdown with Nene Leakes in Puerto Rico. Andy also said that he would love to see Claudia rejoin the Real Housewives franchise, and Danny stated that he would like to see her on Ultimate Girls Trip, and Andy agreed. Perhaps fans will one day see both Tinsley Mortimer and Claudia Jordan on a season of Peacock's Ultimate Girls Trip, but of course, Tinsley was first supposed to be on season 3 of the reality series. However, she had to back out due to a scheduling conflict, and Portia Williams replaced her that year, which I thought was great casting, and Claudia Jordan has spoken openly about the potential of joining the franchise and how things would be different today. I think she would be good, Claudia Jordan. Now, speaking of somebody who hasn't been so good, Bethany Frankle. So now she's recently opened up about why she does not want to marry her fiancé, Paul Vernon. But yet she has no problem wearing that big-ass diamond on her hand. Bethany Frankle said that she would be perfectly happy shacking up with her fiancé, Paul Vernon, instead of getting hitched again. So let's get into the details. Bethany and Paul, as fans already know, have been engaged for 2 years, and she revealed that the pair still have no plans of walking down the aisle. In fact, she explained they may never take their vows. During an interview, Bethany explained that she really just doesn't want to build a wedding. Apparently, she's perfectly happy and in love with her fiancé. I don't want to sign a contract with someone I love, and I don't want to plan a massive wedding for everybody else and not what we want. Bethany finalized her divorce from her ex, Jason Hoppy, in 2021 after that was the messiest court battle over finances and custody of their young child, Bryn, who's now 13. And then shortly after, she got engaged to Paul. Now, she admitted to E! News that her man puts up with a lot to be with her, namely the media attention, which can wreak havoc on their privacy. And she said that when she asked Paul why he stays with her, he says it's because he chooses to. He lives with a clown and he loves comedy. So that's the answer. I'm smart and funny, and he enjoys comedy, saying that she called it a clown show. She's also popular with the Real Housewives of New York City fans for her clown show life, and they still tune in frequently to see what happens next. Now, as fans are well aware, Bethany is now waging a legal battle against Bravo, accusing the network of mistreating its reality stars. But in an interview with E! From July this year, she seemed open to showing up on Peacock's potential new season of Ultimate Girls Trip. According to her, it would just take a lot of money, an astronomical amount of money to do that. Probably like $1 million for Ultimate Girls Trip. But less than a month ago, Bethany began calling out Bravo for calling, well, its reality stars kind of like puppets, is what they were trying to allude to. But in other news, Bethany reportedly leaked a DM from Ebony K. Williams after telling her to fuck off. And of course, there's more to that story. And we've already talked about that. We've covered that before. But it's just absolutely, the whole thing is such a shit show. Speaking of shit shows, let's get into the Melissa Gorga and Teresa Giudice of it all. Because fans of the Real Housewives of New Jersey know that Melissa and Teresa have not been on good terms. And this has been several of years. Yeah. Teresa even felt slighted by Melissa and her brother, Joe, for joining the show early on. Now, ahead of season 14 of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Melissa is talking about the drama and letting it be known that they don't talk. Regarding recent problems between Melissa, Joe, and his sister, Teresa, Teresa accused her sister-in-law of cheating on Joe. After this, Teresa didn't include Melissa in her bridal party. Then the Gorgas decided not to attend Teresa's wedding to Louis in 2022. Of course, this caused all sorts of drama and led to Melissa saying that Teresa was using them for a storyline at the season 13 reunion. Melissa is now talking exclusively to In Touch Weekly about the ongoing feud with her estranged sister-in-law. Melissa had this to say about the relationship with Teresa. It's not an easy navigation. Never was. I feel like it always just finds me the drama on this show. However, despite the drama, Melissa said that she has decided to stay true to herself. She said, I always have, and I call a spade a spade. And if I see bullshit, I call bullshit. And that's how you do Housewives. Okay. I mean, I think she's right. She also recently talked to Entertainment Weekly about the situation with Teresa and the rest of the cast. And she said, there is no real team happening here. It just is what it is. She addressed the rumors that she and Teresa had not been in the same room, and we have been in the same room together. I don't know who is saying that we haven't. We both have zero desire to communicate, and I think it's better that way, like boundaries. She did confirm that they have not filmed together for season 14, but overall it seems that she and Teresa are just not friends. And we're not surprised by this because we've been talking about this for so fucking long. Teresa also had words about the situation with Melissa and Joe not coming to her wedding. She said on her podcast, I found out a few days before my wedding that they weren't coming, and I was totally fine with it. You'll see it play out on TV. That's what she said on the podcast, and we did. And she also discussed the possibility of fixing things with her brother, Joe. She said, listen, my parents are not here anymore, so no. First of all, I'm living this journey, and I'm all about family, respect, and trust. Sorry, that chapter is closed with my brother. Unfortunately, it just really is. Shit show of the best kind, but I cannot wait to watch season 14 of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Love the Andy Cohen talking to Danny Pellegrino. And also when it comes to Bethany Frankle, I don't know what the hell she's talking about anymore, but I'm here for it. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.